What's up, guys? We're here at the range. I gotta do a little cleaning up here, some maintenance. I gotta move a few targets around, and then we'll be playing with some 300 Blackout. So hang out and chill out here on a Sunday. And I'm gonna get started here. I'm gonna just get cleaning up, and then I'll come back and check the chat, see what is up. I have to, what does this even do? Yeah, I don't know how to do any of this from the phone. So I'm just gonna get this up on the tripod. Okay, don't turn the phone off. Don't touch that button. And I can't find my normal tripod. So this setup is gonna be total ass. I'm not gonna be able to see the chat, but we'll see what we can get away with here. We're all bug sprayed down. I'm gonna go hit some targets, move some shit around, and we'll be back. Out there? How's the audio? It probably sounds like I'm right next to a highway. Is that thing still working? I guess. I don't know. But I got some targets moved around. And yeah. Gonna get the leaf blower real quick. Clean up my area here so I can find all my brass. Then we'll get some paper set up. Make sure we're zeroed in. And we're gonna do some planking here. So anyways, I have no idea how to use Twitch from my phone. So this is fun. But yeah, I'm gonna get some earplugs. I'm gonna run the leaf blower real quick. And hopefully Twitch will save my VOD, so I can do some editing and maybe make a little video out of it if there's anything usable. Probably can't see a whole lot, but we're gonna be hanging out for a little while before the rain comes in. So yeah, hope I got enough gas to run this for a few minutes. Get going. It's a little toasty out here today. Okay. Now we can kind of see what's going on. I wish I knew how to, monitor what the hell is going on here. Okay. Cool. Well, now I just gotta make a little paper target for the one group I want to actually test. Or a few groups, really. Make sure my camera is not gonna fall out here, which seems very likely. Okay, let's hope that doesn't go anywhere. I'm gonna actually get shit out here for the range. Got some ammo. I brought the chronograph, but it's pretty overcast today. So I don't know how well that's gonna work. But we might try it anyways. Because I would like some velocity numbers on this 110 grain 300 Blackout load we've been, well, I started working on. I previously tried some H110, but I was messing with the scope the entire time, so can't really trust any of those groups. Maybe the last one where I felt like I was kind of dialed in. But other than that, I didn't have much confidence in that range trip. Might have the target here with me. Let's see here. Let's make a target for today though. We do have some of the 220 grain Egglestons we were just loading up that I got a strike for YouTube. So yeah, all kinds of stuff to play with here. I've got the Mossberg MVP bolt action, and then I've got 16-inch AR and a 10.5-inch AR. So that's what is up. Let me maybe it would help if you guys could see what I'm doing, maybe. Bring you in on some of the action here. Oh yeah. So what do we have to play with here? That. So I've got a bunch of different cast stuff, including the Egglestons we were just loading, and some of these Lee 312155s, and the black tips here with Ramshot Enforcer. So we're gonna give that a shot. Give it a shot, get it? Okay, anyways, I gotta get these charge weights. Need some dots. 18.5 is our max charge with Ramshot Enforcer at 2.050 overall length. Pardon me, I'm sweating like a fat kid in a candy shop. Probably get eaten up by mosquitoes, so covered in DEET, so that's pretty sweet. What else? I've got the Eggleston. Did I just use all this? Couldn't have possibly used all this. Eggleston 220s. I'll try a few different groups with that. I didn't finish loading those yesterday after I got kicked off, so there's still some more to play with. We'll do 3 of those. Eggleston 220 grain, 50 yards. And this one is 110 VMAX, 50 yards. And like I said, I've got a bunch of the 312155s to play with, sized to 309, with 13.5 grains of American Reloading number 61 pull down powder, whatever the hell that is. So these were the ones that potentially don't have a squib. These might have a squib. Yeah, I also have some of the Lees with a gas check to actually test, so might be that as well. You need to be able to see the chat, so this is difficult. I guess it's easy when there is no chat to see. Crappiest bipod in the world. Alright, so I'm gonna break here and just kind of look back and review, see the audio, see if it's working, see if it's even picking up my voice at all. So careful, we're going for a ride. Alright, and I guess this button says goodbye. Howdy folks, what's up? I have no idea how this thing works, but we gonna figure it out. Anyways, we're streaming out here in the backyard, getting ready for a range day. Gonna do some plinking, a little bit of target testing, comparisons and whatnot. So yeah, let's see if I can get this thing hooked up and we'll try and get ready to go here. And of course I'm on the potato tripod, so buckle up. Yeah, where's all my crap? Alright, no. Turn this way. Alright. Gotta go ahead and get set up here. Alright. Trying to make this thing work. Let's do it. See, I got a couple targets made I gotta go hang up. Chronograph, if that wants to work here in the overcast shade. And I need to get this shooting match. So what are we playing with today? We've got the Mossberg MVP 300 Blackout. So howdy howdy, make sure to say hey so I can see if this chat thing is working. I don't even know where it's at. Chatting? I don't know if... whatever. Cool beans, alright. So... I'm just going to play around here first with some blasting rounds, but I got to go hang up some targets also. I got to go run down there and set up some targets. At approximately 50 yards today. Alright. Squirrel just jumped out of the tree. Alright, we'll be right back. Gotta hang some targets. Alright, got some targets hung up. Found a Lee 7/8 ounce slug laying around there. Boink. It's pretty sweet, right? Cool. Ooh, yeah. So we're gonna just start by checking zero with some of the Lee 150 5-grainers or whatever the hell they are. And then, yeah, blast around a little bit. So, where's a good angle of this stuff? I'm not going to be able to see the chat, which is sort of an issue. We'll figure that out someday. Target's down there though, we need to see that. Right, you need to be able to see that. Maybe kind of right behind me, then you won't be able to hear me. I wish my setup weren't so trash. Oh well, we're roughing it here, folks. Well, you can't see the gun or anything at all. You can see where we're going to be laying here. I probably can't even see over that root. Wow, that's close. I might shoot through the root, actually. We'll have to see, right? Or I can just move over or scoot up where it's a little taller there. Okay, I need a sandbag. Probably don't need an AR mag, but... or I don't need a standard capacity one at least. Yeah, I might have to scoot over. I kind of want to see if we can get the chronograph set up. But I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Let's just see if we can even hit the paper. Probably gonna have to scoot up though to get over this little mound of dirt so I don't shoot this root here. That could be entertaining. We'll see. We'll see. So I'm actually zeroed with the 110 grainers, probably moving 2300 plus. But I'm going to be shooting these 160, 155-ish, whatever they turn out with my cast alloy. Moving much slower, so we're going to see where those land. Get mag loaded up here. Oh yeah, we got all 10 in there. Okay, I might not need the old sandbag here, depending on where we can get comfortable. And there's our safety. We're still on safe. Okay. And you can't see them from here, but I have one target on the top layer and then 2 targets for later, but I'm just going to make sure we're zeroed on the top one. Safety. Okay. So those are a little high. That's our cold bore, and that's not what I'm zeroed with, so I'm going to leave it because it was on the paper. And we'll shoot 5 of them here. Felt like a good squeeze, but it's a couple inches off of the other one. But I never called this precision ammo. This is literally my AR blasting food. So it is what it is. That one felt like a pretty good trigger pull, and it was a lot closer to that first shot, so we'll do all 10 of these here and just see what happens. Then I'll take you down, we'll take a look at it. Might help if I get onto the pad here, which isn't level at all, but that doesn't feel much better. It's settled in a little bit. Yeah, we are not level at all right here. Let's try moving this way. There we go. Okay, that looks a lot better. Yeah, not a pretty group, but it would hit the steel targets here on my range. So I got 3 making a group and then 2, 1 on each side of that. It is what it is. Again, not precision loading. Let's hit the little steel popper in the back though. Bink. That one's either not on the paper at all, or it's in a different hole that's already on the paper. I don't know. One more. We're going to come over here and hit some steel in the back there. Maybe not. I think I shot the ground. What an idiot. We missed. Ooh. Oh well. But anyways, let's go take a look at this really horrible group. And then we can laugh at me. Let's get on down yonder. Okay. Probably shouldn't cover up the camera there. Yeah, I had to get the leaf blower out, make a little trail here so I can see where I'm going. So I've got like 4 of them pretty close, 3 way outside of that. I hit one on the steel. And yeah, these are ugly. Wow, so there's like 4 here and then way out there. But we hit the steel target right in the center of that, so who knows? Maybe that one's zeroed at 52 yards and this is way off at 50. I don't know. But anyways, we have some 110 grain VMAX to play with. But I think I'm going to jump over to these Eggleston 220 grains we loaded yesterday with the 4227. So let's go check that out. Those are probably subsonic. Oh, hey, look at this. It's like brand new. You could reshoot that same one. I should probably come out here and pick up lead someday. Look at all this stuff here. Yeah, I could mine my own lead and recycle it. But I really need to go to the range I pay for that I haven't been to in a year. Hopefully we're not like cutting out. I don't know what the quality looks like, what the audio sounds like. So hopefully it's better, more so than not, but no guarantees, right? Okay, yeah, there's a projectile for the bucket. So what else do we have here? Ooh, let me sit down here on my fat ass. Here's some of the Eggleston's 220s we just loaded. So those could possibly have the squib in it. That's why I'm going to shoot them here in the bolt action, because I don't want to shoot a squib through the AR and then blow myself up, right? Alright, let me try and get you all set up somehow. Back on the potato tripod without trying to turn my phone off, cut the stream out. Okay. Did you even see anything I was doing last time? Would something over here be a little better? Since we can't even see the target, you might as well be able to stare at my ugly face. There's some spent brass. That goes into the brass bucket. Someday I'll have a bench out here to more stably be able to shoot from. So, this one is marked loose, as in the primer pocket was very loose when I loaded it. But I tried to poke it out, and it was in there, so we're going to go with it. Do I feel like or do I sound like I'm yelling? Because I have my ears in. So naturally, when you can't hear, you instinctively talk louder to get over the noise covering up your voice, but really it's just that I can't hear. So these are fitting in the magazine perfectly. Was it Neil? yesterday, or crashed. One of you fine gentlemen gave me the overall length that works. There's 10. So these were compressed 10.5 grains, 4227, 2.08 overall length. It's probably subsonic, maybe. I could probably back up a little and get the chronograph set up. Let me see what that might entail, because my current position is all not level. Okay, we're gonna back it up a little. Okay. Well, I gotta make sure I'm not gonna shoot through the dirt again, which I'm totally going to this time. Yep. Guess we need to pop up a little bit here. Just come out 2 little notches there. I'm not level at all, so that's fun. Okay. So that last group was ugly, but that's okay. Come on now. Alright. Let's see if you guys can see what's going on here. Guess I'm going to be laying here. How are we going to do this? Fortunately, this doesn't go any lower. Unless I... maybe a little bit, but we lose some stability. A little bit lower there. I'm a professional, guys, I swear. Ooh, look at me there. Stay. Yeah, something like that. That might work. Ooh. And now this scope here is new to me. I got it in a trade. It's just a really cheap 4 to 12 Vortex. There's no parallax adjustment or anything, just a focus for the reticle. So this isn't really a high precision scope to begin with. It's just got, you know, a couple MOA hash marks down it in each direction, but it's enough to give me a crosshair on the paper. So I don't think I'm going to be hitting the dirt from here. So let's give the Eggleston 220 grain a try. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, there's a really small eye box here at 12 power. And then my parallax gets all weird, but if I can find it, try to stay in it, we might be able to hit the paper here. Alright. Okay, so that's about the same point of impact as the last load. Let's look at our brass here. Super rounded primer, and the brass isn't even warm. That's pretty crazy. I'm going to try and listen for the supersonic crack. I don't know if we're subsonic or not. We were at the maximum charge, and we have a long barrel, so I doubt we're subsonic. Alright, let's try a group here. So that one's about 2 inches higher than the last one. 2 different head stamps. I'm sure that has something to do with it. And it could just be a crap load. Well, now we've got 2 touching. And that was the supposedly loose primer, but it's sitting in the brass just fine. It's a Winchester case head. Not quite sure where that one actually hit. So far we've had 4 separate pieces of brass, and if you weren't aware, mixed head stamps and consistency don't go together very well. So when I said there were 2 touching, that was in the higher hole, but then that last shot was just closer to our first one, which is about 2 inches lower than the 2 that are touching. So this is certainly not an excellent load at all, but we've also had 5 different pieces of brass at this point. We might have to go look and see if those are even stabilized. Last one looked a little wonky on the page there. Yeah, no pressure at all, but all kinds of crazy looking grouping. It's more of a vertical stringing than anything, really. Kind of got, yeah, a vertical string there. And I've got 2 left. These are feeding very well, too. But, yeah, a little bit of a vertical string there, which indicates velocity inconsistencies. I think I hear it doing the supersonic crack. Let's see if this even hits the steel target over there. I'm gonna aim low and hope we get him. Tink. They definitely slap that steel pretty well. But not a particularly awesome load by any means. Brass. I do want to use all these potential squibs though before we get into the AR stuff or anything else really. Kind of just want to walk around and hit some of the steel from some different angles and whatnot. We're not doing too great on the grouping, but you know, at 50 yards we'll still hit steel targets for the most part, I do believe. There we go. Oh yeah. I missed. Yeah. Not too bad. As long as I kind of do what I'm supposed to do, it kind of goes where it's supposed to go. Let's see if we can hit the steel guy way over there. If I don't blast through the dirt again. Okay. This is an awkward angle. But let's give it a shot. Nice. That was about half hidden behind a tree, so I'm surprised we made it around it. Yep. Can we do it again? Just barely. Third time is the charm, perhaps? Yes, sir, yes, sir. Can we hit this guy that's about 10 yards away? I'm just gonna aim right in the center. Might even hit the stinking dirt again. Hey, that doesn't take very long to get there. We have a little bit of some high-tech coating here that might have scraped off during seeding. We might be getting some lead, maybe? I don't know. Well, let's go back to the paper and see if they do anything. Need more zoom, because I can't see squat. Where we at? Here we are. Yeah, that's got like, we're about 4 inches high at 50. I bet if I went out to 100 back behind us there, it might be a little better. I don't know. I don't know, man. Parallax sucks. Nope. Up further. Yeah, these are light loads. I think they're supersonic though. Let's hit the steel again, the little popper. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think that was our squib. Unless I just didn't even... Oh boy. Yep. That was our squib load, fellers. That didn't even... Is it this one? I didn't even hear, like, the primer pop. Oh, buddy. Let me make sure. Yeah, I cannot see through that barrel there. Called it. We done squibbed it, bros. Well, I guess I need to run in, find a cleaning rod of sorts. By inside, I mean to the freaking Connex box I got all my crap stored in. Yeah, it was weird. I didn't hear, there was no click. There's definitely something in there. Called it. Oh yeah. Alright, that was fun. Let's see here. Howdy howdy folks, we just got a squib, so now I gotta run inside, find a cleaning rod to get it out. So you can sit here and stare at my gun. Here's a piece of brass. You can see the, where's the camera? I don't know if you can see it, but I can see there's a line right inside the neck where there's like the primer residue. No powder went off though. It's all empty. So, if you were with us yesterday watching me load, I called out a squib. There it was. Alright, I gotta go grab a cleaning rod. I will be back as quickly as I can. So, chill out there for just a minute, right? Be right back. Alright, welcome back. Howdy, howdy, how are we doing? Let's, hope I don't screw up my decent cleaning rod trying to knock this feller out here. And I guess it helps if you come from the correct end of the packaging. Oops. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's see here. Yeah, there we are. It is, let's see if we can, yeah, so it landed just barely inside the chambering. So it's like barely stuck in my rifling right here. So I'm hoping I don't jam a bunch of lead into my tip of the cleaning rod and that this will just fall out. Yeah, it's sticking. Mother of the... Yeah. A squib IRL. Look at that. We called it. But it's good to know we don't have any scraping around where we're seated or crimped. Alright. That was exciting. Hopefully that is the end of the squibs for today. Cleaning rod is clear. Look at that. We can put that on the shelf of shame for sure. Shelf of shame for sure. Into the bucket you go. I'm going to keep this piece of brass with it though if I can. Boop. Now you can see where it just engaged the rifling here, but it didn't make it any further, so we got lucky. Ooh. And the case neck didn't blow out properly, so I can't sit it back in there. Like you, yeah, whatever. We'll put him back in this baggie that says squib question mark. Then we'll shoot the rest of these. Yeah, that was fun. That was exciting. And that's why I wanted to make sure to shoot those in the bolt action. Alright. Okay. Oopsie. Need that part from my cleaning rod. Looks like we have a couple left here of the potential squibs. And then I have... I think these are all sized at 309. I wanted to try some at 310. I think that's where I had more accuracy with, but I had some of those sized to 309 previously, so I just loaded them up, even though I developed a load with them at 310 and a half. So, and these are with gas check at 309. So maybe we can compare that. And I'm going to go back with the gloves. Let's try that. Let's try that. Oh yeah. Alright. So that was potentially the only squib. I think we should have only had, you should have 0 squibs if you know how to reload. But it happens. Hopefully that was the last one. Because I want to kind of shoot the AR and just do some pew-pewing. But if you're new here, make sure to follow the stream, because apparently YouTube hates freedom. We didn't know that already. But yeah, we can't stream on the tubes anymore. Can't really do a whole lot on the tubes anymore, but it is what it is. But that's why I kind of made my own website that I haven't really done anything with, but I plan on doing like casting and real instructional stuff that can't be found on YouTube, that I can host on my own website, which happens to be dummyaroundreloading.com if you're unaware. And on the right side of the page, when you land there, you can sign up for my email list. That might be the best way to not lose contact, because they could just pull the plug and 24,000 people don't know what happened, right? Because I'm just waiting any minute now for my whole channel to get nuked. It's been coming for a while, but yeah, it is what it is. That's the YouTubes for you. And we'll get settled back in here. Try to not get any more squibs. I don't want to adjust my scope at all. So I'm going to use some Kentucky windage and learn how to hold on the little hash mark. And see if we can hit this middle target. I'll go halfway. Nice. Still a little bit of vertical stringing, but not horrible, I reckon. Actually, this group is doing a little horizontal stringing compared to the vertical we were seeing earlier. Yeah, weird. Our first 10 or so are like this, and these last 5 are like this. Let's do 5 more. Also, if you didn't know, this MVP, it's got a last round hold open. The bolt has this little tab here that gets caught on the magazine if it's empty. So that's kind of annoying to me. Some people call it a feature, so you know you're out, but you should be able to know when you're out due to other obvious factors. Alright, I guess we'll go run down there and check it out. I guess, no, I have one more from the squib group. Okay, one more. On the popper. Maybe. Pew ting. Alright. Alright. Let's go check it out. So yeah, this is by no means good at all. We're just checking it out, seeing what it looks like. So this whole stringing thing, yeah, this one's kind of crooked. That one, they look sort of crooked. Are they stabilized? A little bit of swipey action here on the tail end, maybe. That definitely looks like it kind of tore from this end. Huh. Is this not stabilizing perhaps in the 1 in 7 twist? And they look like, yeah, like see how this one side is much smeared on this side compared to the right, and this one straight up landed in there sideways. And yeah, these aren't, like compared to these with the faster 155 grainers, they look more stable than those with some of the weird little swipey marks. Huh. Anyways, I'm gonna try the 110 VMAX now with Ramshot Enforcer, starting at 17.3, moving up to 18.5. I hope we're sort of zeroed, able to get on the paper at least. So let's go give it a shot. So I'm not sure if those are stabilizing properly or not. Very interesting. So yeah, let's try the 110 grain. Yep, there's the old squib into the bucket of shame. Probably shouldn't have had my notebook sitting in the dirt there. Probably should have tried to set up the chronograph, but as you can see, it's pretty overcast, and I feel like that would just cause more frustrations than it feels like it might be worth at this point. We'll get back to these Egglestons. Maybe I'll run them in the AR, but let's try some of those 110 grainers. Alright. I wonder if I should look in the barrel there and see if we got any leading, because that could also lead to potential accuracy issues. But it looks pretty clean. And there's definitely no bullet stuck in there anymore, so that's a good thing. Bolt back in there. And here we have Ramshot Enforcer 110 grain Mid-South exclusive black tips, which are apparently made by Hornady for Palmetto State for their saber blade ammunition or whatever that line is they have. So we're going to see if they don't group at all. Should be somewhat zeroed, so, but actually everything was a little bit to the right. So I'm going to preemptively make a couple clicks to the left. Might be dumb, but here we go. I did 2 clickers and I sent it left. Is that correct? Yes. Alright. 17.3 grains, 110 grain poly tip. Alright. I'm expecting velocity between 2,000 and 2,400 perhaps. I am not the biggest fan of this scope. I need to put on a more better scope if I plan on actually like using it for load development. But then after we have a load, you know, you can switch to whatever scope for hunting or a red dot or whatever you need. But right now I'm trying to test a load, which isn't the easiest with some crappy glass. Anyways, we'll do what we can do. 17.3 grains, Ramshot Enforcer. Okay, so that one's about an entire minute low. I don't want to adjust until I'm done with this group. But yeah, nice flat primer there. sure do feed nice and smoothly. Come on. I like using the rear rest here, but it's always a pain when you have a sling attached. Felt like a decent squeeze. So far it's very clean burning. I don't have a whole lot of soot around the necks, so we're reaching a nice burning pressure there. Ooh. What the heck? This gun doesn't seem to like extracting these tiny little cases that well. And other than that, I'm fairly fond of it so far. Alright, one left at 17.3. Not too bad. So we're hitting kind of low. I'm going to come up a few clicks. I'm going to come up a few clicks so I'm not off the paper by the time we get to our last charge. So up. So we moved a half a minute up there, which I don't know if it's going to make a difference at 50 yards, but anyways, on to our second charge of 17.6. That primer's a little flat. Ooh. Those two are almost touching. Primers aren't super flat, just more flat than the previous grouping. This group's looking pretty good on paper so far. Better than our first charge. So yeah, still very clean burning. I'm not going to say flattened primers, but they are getting flatter. And we're moving up to 17.9 grains of Enforcer. Okay, center dot, 17.9 of Enforcer. So the sun is hitting me right in the eyeball, which is making it hard to see my target, and I'm not sure if I was just way off the page or if that went into the first group, because that one was kind of low. Yeah, still slightly more flattened on the primer. These might be getting up to pressure here, folks. Wow. So it's definitely going into the first set of charges, so it's going to be kind of hard to analyze the target. But if they all go there, then all 5 of them went there. Still right in there, but that one didn't feel like a great shot. And we're definitely reaching the flattened primer zone. The flattened primer zone, yo. I'm gonna rub my elbow raw too today. That's gonna be nice. Holy moly. We might have ourselves a load here. Unfortunately, like I said, it's gonna be right on top of the first group. But this is impressive here for my terrible capabilities, at least. And I'm fighting with this scope to find the eye box. And then the sun brightens up like that, and it's really, really bright. Felt like a good trigger squeeze, but it looked low out of the group. But 4 of them, pretty much one hole. Let's check out our bolt face here. We might have some little brass shavings or something in there. Looks clean enough. Okay, moving up to 18.2. And we're definitely getting on the hotter end here. 5 shots, 4th dot, 18.2 ram shot enforcer. Do I make another adjustment so stay on the paper? I think we'll be okay. We should be good. But I'm going to say that's a pretty flat primer right there. Is that a sticky bolt lift? Certainly could have been. Looking pretty good though down there. These are definitely on the spicy side, but nothing too crazy just yet. And we got one more. That bolt did not feel sticky, so we'll do this last one and move on up. Bug on my face. Well, that's not too bad. We've got 4 kind of in a little crescent shape and 1 just lower than that. Easy bolt lift, but these are starting to kind of flatten out here. So I'm expecting this final charge to be a little spicy. Which is 18.5, the Hornady Max, I think. Hornady or Hodgdon, one of those companies. Hornady probably stole that data from Hodgdon. I don't know. They all kind of share resources, it seems. This Lee just copies everybody, and Lyman just copies everybody. Suck it, mosquitoes. Ugh. I'm about to go take a deep bath with some off. Okay, 18.5 on our final target. I think I definitely pulled that one. Okay, so it get off the extractor. Yeah, we're gonna say that those are definitely a max load. Definitely a max load. Those two are in the same hole. Definitely getting a little erratic down on the page. I think we passed our little pressure node. That last group looks pretty decent though. The third one is really nice. A little bit of horizontal stringing and one low on that. Yeah, those are definitely a maximum charge. Yep. Definitely a max charge there. Started to get a little erratic. And we definitely have some flattening on our primers with the last 2, maybe even 3 loads. So the 17.9 and the 18.2 were looking pretty good. They were looking pretty good. Let's go down and check it out. Retrieve our targets. Let's try to not disconnect here. And we'll head on down to the target. So now that I'm walking here, I'm going to do a test. Does this change the aspect ratio and all the crazy stuff? Does this look like ass if you guys are on desktop? Inquiring minds want to know. Did it stand itself back up, or are we crooked? Anyways, back to the target. Ooh. So, here was our first group, 17.3. We had these 1, 2, 3, and then 2 were over here. Second group, 17.6. We have 2 in this hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. About an inch, not bad. And then our third group, 17.9, where we started to get those primers barely starting to flatten. 4 of them were right here in the same hole, and then this one is low. Probably me, but that was pretty impressive here. We just put them all in there, plus 1. And then over here, horizontal stringing and 1 low. And the 18.2 with the flat primers. And then 18.5 horizontal stringing and 1 low. So those are pretty ugly. This one looks better than this. And this one has 4 and 1 low. So I think 17.9, we could work on that. Definitely have some room to play with the seating depth. Yeah, let's gather these up here. And then we'll just play with some steel targets for a little while before we wrap it up. I got some blasting ammo to get rid of, so we're gonna blast some steel targets and have a little bit of fun. Hopefully another hour or 2 before the rain comes, but we should be good and have plenty of time for that. Yeah, now we're gonna move on to the scary black guns. The assault rifle 15 caliber, capable of a 30 round clip magazine per second, with an enhanced rate of fire equaling up to 30 clip round magazines per second. Now let's get set up and I'll load up some AR mags. Clean some of this crap out. I'll get you back in here. Alright. Cool. Whoa, it's falling. Saw that coming. Alright, let's alright. Oh hi. Wish I knew how to adjust my camera. Okay, so we got some steel targets over here. What's over there? I can't see anything. Probably need to come this way so we can see down the yonder way over here, and then you can see these over here. Yeah, that ought to work, right? And then there's a few further back. You probably don't see it all, but I can see them, so I'm gonna shoot at them. Oh, that might look a little better. All right, let's get all this crap cleaned up. All right, let's get this crap cleaned up, and then we're gonna do some blasting. Yeah, so I got 2 mags loaded, a couple more here in the bucket. Should be 100 rounds or so. And yeah, Mossberg MVP, not doing too bad, but not doing too great either. Again, I'm gonna blame the glass and the shooter. Alright, we're gonna get our ears back in. I might try some of these Egglestons here in the little Blackout pistol here on the closer plates there. They might actually be subsonic through my pistol. That could be fun, right? On with the dot. There's the dot. Nice. Okay. Got some gloves. Sorry, I'm not good at this streaming thing. I don't have my crap set up where I want it need to be or whatever. So we're just running around like an idiot. Gonna do some shooting. I guess I'm gonna forego the brass catcher because I won't look quite as cool on the internet if I'm trying to catch my brass. Get our bucket out of the way. And now we're going to try and load some of these Egglestons real quick. Got a few left. And we're back with the black, white, and purple. Hopefully there's no squibs in here. Like really hopefully there's not. But we caught the one from earlier. Alright. So just gotta be careful. So hopefully this charge will cycle the AR. Might be subsonic, but it'll still be loud because I don't have a can. And this is approximately, you know, the energy equivalent of like a 45 ACP, 230-ish grain round. I'm probably moving a little bit faster and a little bit lighter in weight than that, but overall it's very similar to that. Alright, let's see if we can hit the little device standing in the way. Where's a good angle of that? Hurt. Put it over here somewhere. Might be able to hit it. Yeah, they work. Too bad I can't aim. That was pretty fun. Good thing my brass went into the leaves over there where I didn't use the leaf blower. Now we've got some unburnt powders. Pretty dirty. But super round primers. No pressure. Nothing. Alright. Excuse me, we got some steel down there. Well, this gun has been giving me some issues lately here. Feeding with these. But the 16-inch hasn't had any complaints, so Can we hit the torso way down there? You guys can't even see. Same thing. The jam. Well, I guess we're going to have to get out the old 16-incher because I must have changed something with my recipe because these used to work very well in this gun. Where are we at? And I've got nice gas ejection. Just having an issue feeding. Come on. Turn it off finally. Okay, well, unfortunately that didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. But that's okay. We brought other toys. We have other toys. That's not it. It's down here. I don't quite like this Troy sling as much as that Grove Tech one either. Side charger, and the Bear Creek seems to feed them just fine. Alright, there we go. Alright. And I guess I keep walking out of the frame. That's not good. Well, I guess I need to... Hell, I don't know what I need to do. I need to get gooder. There's steel down there, and there's steel over there. Let's try down the middle. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, we'll try something like this. Try to lock that in. There we go. Okay. Still can't really see if I'm standing in the way, but... Yeah, this gun doesn't have any issues feeding. Crank her up. Woo. Nothing like getting that old ting-ting action. There's the guy in the very back. That's not the guy in the back. Where's the guy in the back? There he is. Yeehaw, let's hit the popper. I'm out! Yeah, well, so the Bear Creek feeding better than the PSA today. But, yeah, nice plinking load we got there. Running just fine. So we got some of these Egglestons left. Bring it back in here. Maybe it ought to work. I don't know. Save. Clear. And I've got a couple Eggleston bullets left, like I said. So we'll see if they run in the 16-inch rifle here. Got blue skies above us, but I thought I just felt a raindrop. I'm not worried. Yeah, so that 208 overall length is perfect for a standard GI mag. It is a little toasty out here. Definitely humid. But that's the South for you. Should have brought a little sweat towel out. That way we don't have to touch up my makeup. Ooh, that's ugly. Get in there. Alright. So that's the last of the Egglestons we got loaded up. I do have like 40 more of them. Ugh, still sitting at the bench since we got kicked off of our reloading stream. But yeah, I quite enjoy this little rig here. Just a Bear Creek side charging upper, PSA lower, Trigger Tech AR Duty series with the flat trigger blade, standard Magpul stock. This is a Troy sling, a Men 2 vertical grip, which I've never really used before, so I'm kind of getting used to that. I might have to move it down a notch or two. So we're just kind of playing with that. You know, it feels like when I get way out here, it's a little far out, so if I was just one click in, it might be a little more stable. But anyways, let's do some more shooting. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Really feed. You sure did. I don't know where these are hitting. A little bit low right here at 10 yards. So probably way low out there. Yeah, you just got to hold on the spine there and do some old Kentucky windage. Yeah, also I don't know if these are stabilizing, if you remember that. They look kind of wonky on the paper, so they might not be stabilizing with a 1 in 8 twist. Yeah, we'll just mag dump those and get rid of them. Yeah. That was fun, I reckon. Alright. One more mag of the 312155 size 2309. Yep. Yes sir, yes sir. one's ugly. Definitely feeling some rain. But yeah, I think these 309s, I definitely did something different. Maybe the overall length or something. Putting a couple jams. Let's see if this one will chamber. Yes, sir. So humid, I'm fogging up my glasses and my glass, so that's kind of fun. Anyway, we're just out here having a little fun. See if we can move across these near targets and then jump to the back there and, I don't know, see if we can shoot real good like. 2X. Still getting used to the LPVO sort of thing. Not used to like flipping back and forth, but anyways. That's kind of fun. This one. That's kind of fun, working on site acquisition, you know. I really need a shot timer. That would, then I could really try to get gooder. Alright, let's load up some more mags here. I got a few rounds left. And then we're going to do some chicken picking and pick up our brass. Ugh. Definitely seeing some raindrops, so I hope I don't get poured on. That can be fun. Yeah. So here's an experiment I want to try. 20 round 350 Legend magazine. How does that work for the Blackout? Because it also doesn't have these lips or the parts of the magazine that keep the neck in line, those ridges there. So it should also work for the Blackout, maybe. Or they're all going to slide forward and it'll be a catastrophic failure. Hard telling. I guess there's only one way to find out. But if you guys are just stopping in, make sure to say hey and give me a follow here on the Twitch, because YouTube hates freedom and range days are fun. So you guys can come hang out on the range, which I want to try to do more often. I don't want to say every Sunday, but Sunday range day could be a thing once we get, you know, kind of dialed in on our streaming setup. So I've got a feeling that these are all going to slide forward and we might have some feeding issues, so I'm going to leave it with however many I actually got in there. But don't you love the look of a 20-inch? So I'm just working on bringing up the sights and getting the shot off. Oh shit. Look at this jam here. The double feeder. Yeah, they're sliding way forward in this magazine. So that's not very good. How many shots did we get off? A few? Come on! Lock that back. There we go. Ooh, yeah, those are ugly. Well, the second one is safe. But look at this guy. Ooh. Got a little boogered up there on the nose. Let's see if I can get through this magazine though. Probably not able to, but we shall see. Wow. Yeah, these magazines are not good for the Blackout. It's cleared. Look at them, they're just stuck in the ramp. Get out of there. There we go. So that's good to know. Even the standard GI mags are a little better than that. That was getting a little warm though. I guess we gotta unload this one. Yeah, look at all these just sliding forward. That is not bueno. Okay, 350 Legend magazines are out of the picture. Another loss for the 350 Legend, am I right? Maybe that'll balance better right there for now. Okay. I'm not going to load all the way up. We'll just do a few here and work on our target acquisitioning. I'm bet, since I'm just like starting at one end and moving over, I'm leaving my feet planted in the same spot and I keep turning my torso. But if I either bend with my knees or turn my feet, we could maybe get on target faster. I don't know, never had any real training, but you can play around and have fun, right? I'm just an old country bumpkin hillbilly idiot playing in his yard. Slow as hell. I'm not very good at this, but that's why we're practicing. And we locked her back. Yep. This is why I like the 300 Blackout for an AR trainer at least. We're about 10 cents a shot compared to like 50 cents for factory 5.56. So I can do a lot more training if I just reload my own ammo. No, I'm saying. We got a few left here though. think the rain might have passed. We're back to blue skies above us. There we go. I'm gonna have fun picking all the brass up because I normally have a brass catcher like a nerd, but I normally have a brass catcher, but I wanted to look cool on the internet. So we'll pick our brass up here when we're done. Okay, 3 more right here. Almost 4 o'clock, heck yeah. Today's going fast. The weekend's almost over. We gotta go back to work tomorrow. Boo. Yeah, so far the feed ramp is looking clean. I don't see any brass shavings or powder coat buildup or anything like that. This cheap ass Bear Creek just runs. Know what I'm saying? Nice. Nice. A little bit of improvement there. Again, I don't have a timer, but I felt like I was doing a little better. Cool, now I've got some of those left, but with gas checks. Fancy, right? Yeah. I guess we'll play with those. Let me get some crap out of the way. Oops, I had one left from that batch. I better shoot it. Can I get the popper down there? Pick her up to 6X. Got him. Okay, sorry, I had to finish off that batch. Yeah, looks like we might have 50 or so more rounds left. So these are the same load, but with a gas check on them, which I was gonna save and test on paper, but I just don't care. I don't care to use gas checks if I don't need to, and if I hold the gun properly and point it properly, the ammo goes where it's supposed to within my range here, so there's not any reason for me to be gas checking for any reason really, since powder coating is magical. Literal black magic voodoo stuff, similar to cat eaters in Ohio. We got a few more loaded up here, and I'm working the safety every time I come up and back down, just to get in the habit of that. So that's another thing to throw in there. But as you come up and you flick, and you should be able to get your shot off in the appropriate direction. Here we go. We're up at 6x. I was at 2. I'm just going to go down to 1, so it's basically a crappy red dot without a red dot because I let the battery die. But we're going to try 1x here. Forgot the safety, pulled the trigger and flinched like a dummy, safetied and then missed. That was good. You guys even see what I'm hitting at, or am I standing directly in the way? Got him on the last one. You gotta hate missing on the last shot, so that always feels good to connect. Yeah. Ooh. Come here. Ooh. That was awkward. But yeah, GI mags, perfect for these bullets. And the Bear Creek is definitely running smoother than the PSA was for whatever reason, because I originally developed this load with that gun. But for some reason, we had a couple failures to feed, so we switched to the BCA. Alright, we got a few more here. More practice. I don't know if you can even see, but down there is a torso at 50 yards. Maybe I should aim for him. Yeah, you can see him. Alright. Go over here a little bit. Yeah, right up, right in there. So if I can stand over here, now I can't see the torso, and I'm not on the screen either. What about here? Can you see me here? Not bad. Let me walk over all that brass though. Okay, we got a torso through the trees. Now we're going to try target acquisition at 50 yards. We'll try 2 power. How about that? Gotta keep that knob cranking. Not too bad, not too bad. We missed one of them. What a loser. Any tips or tricks, folks? Any professionals out there know what they're actually doing? I don't. I'm not a professional. I'm dummy round. We are getting some nice powder residue burning right there at the front of the follower. Notice how it's supposed to be green, but we got all kinds of carbon building up. That's pretty cool, right? I've got to be nearing 1,000 rounds on this gun, but I want to say 95% of it has been cast lead, so the chances of this barrel ever getting worn out, very, very small. Ooh. You know, I'm working on that 110 VMAX load, but you know, I'm not going to be blasting through those at the range just for training, but yeah, here we go. Right up in here somewhere. Is that where we were? Yeah. I have no clue how that one hit. That was a horrible hold on my part. I'm feeling fatigued. How about that, right? Hit the tree. I'm not good at this. That's why we practice. Okay, well, got him on the last round, but I still missed a whole bunch. Okay, a few left here. A few left. -2. I'm gonna try something. So I'm gonna practice some dummy reloads. How about that? So I haven't done this drill in a long time, but you have one full magazine and one magazine with one round in it, so it locks open. And you have to switch magazines, stick the full one in, and get off a second shot. So then after you get off the second shot, you go back to safe, put the empty mag back in, because you'll have one in the chamber, and then shoot, reload, take a second shot. Make sense? Not like I have my little vest or anything fun like that, but we'll just try and reach out of the back pocket, I guess. And don't take anything that I'm doing as instruction. I am simply a dummy on his own range, having some fun, celebrating my freedoms that YouTube doesn't appreciate. Alright, so this drill is simple. Take a shot, reload, take a shot, safety, switch back to the empty mag, which lets you reload the second time. So I've got one here, and we need to go back to safe. Put that one in, then I'll take one shot, reload, take a second shot. Let me get my hanky out of my back pocket there. So how do I want to? You got to think of how you're going to grab it, and then in. So that's perfect right there in the old back pocket. I'm going to do this one slow, and then we'll try to speed up as we suck less. So actually, should I do it up close or out far? I don't know. Hell, let's move a little bit here. Now we're just going to play with this guy up close. Alright. And I'm going to be like over here. Yeah, so shoot, ejector mag, reload. Shooter ready, stand by. So, take a second shot back to safe, take out the full mag, put your empty one back in. Now we can do the drill again. That was obviously really slow, but we'll try to speed it up as we progress and get a little smoother with it. I'm fumbling with the mag well. Something you have to practice. Can we hit the guy down below there? 2X felt pretty good for that one. Alright. Ha! Come on. It felt pretty good. I'm still getting used to this vertical grip, coming back out and up. Not too bad, not too bad. I gotta tell you though, I do have an enhanced trigger guard, but holding all of the weight with the knuckle of your middle finger here is not comfortable. And I'm supposed to be getting it all the way up here, but I've got this sling, so I can't really get to here. I need to work on my work area, you know what I'm saying? Obviously I have no clue what I'm saying, but I've heard tale from the internet. You want to keep everything in a little space. And right now my space is like, oh, what am I doing? Not too far. There we go. That one felt pretty good. And I was keeping it right out here, so when I get back in, I can just go straight back to the target. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but it felt good. And we're out. Oh yeah. Well, we got a hit on the last one there. And I'm out of ammo for today, folks. We're all out. That was fun though. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna try and do range day Sundays, you know, every once in a while. Probably on Sundays. And I hope I put my settings on correctly so this VOD gets saved. And then I can maybe edit it into different parts for the YouTubes. And we'll go from there. But appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure to follow here on the Twitch. Subscribe over on the YouTubes. Check out dummyroundreloading.com because everything's going to get banned everywhere and my channels will get nuked. So go to the website, sign up on the email list. In case anything does happen, you'll have news. So thanks for hanging out, folks. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.